Hey guys, this is Jennifer Riches. I am a health and wellness coach or a recent IIN Institute of Integrative Nutrition graduate. So I'm a health coach. I'm actually going to be furthering my education, but we'll get to that. So today I just wanted to do a quick review on the Institute of Integrative Nutrition for those who are considering a career change. I guess those of us who are like looking at different schools right now, the Institute of Integrative Nutrition, I can't give them enough compliments or enough reviews. This is by far the best decision I've ever made. This school literally saved my life. When I was originally taken to school, for a couple of years, I was pondering going to school for nutrition, which unfortunately is not funded by the government, is can be quite costly. I wasn't quite in the position to afford that. Made the decision somehow to go to hospitality management. I have no idea why I decided to go from one side to the other. Wasn't quite for me. I was in hospitality for a couple of years, and to make a long story short, I fucking hated it. It wasn't for me. I found that most of the time I spent most of the time coaching people, thinking that somehow that I could turn myself into a coach or make my passion be part of hospitality, and it just didn't work out that way. So to make a long story short, I recently graduated from IIN. This school is absolutely fantastic. You learn about nutrition, you learn about GMOs, you learn about the microbiome or gut health, you learn about eating disorders, you learn about mental health, mindfulness. There's so much you learn from the school, stuff that I didn't even know what a microbiome was when I went to this school, and I have learned so much. I was in this program. I took the accelerated program, 6 months long, which is 2 modules a week. So it's basically a module you watch. There's a few, anyways. You can take the 6 month or the 1 year long program, or well, I guess right now with COVID, nobody can go to New York, but it's fully online. It's extremely affordable. It is probably one of the best investments that I have ever made. I couldn't give it enough stars. So if that's something that you're actually thinking about doing, I would highly recommend this program. If you have any questions about this program, feel free to connect. Feel free to connect with me. My name is Jennifer Riches. I actually have a page on Facebook, which is tolovemybody.com. I'm presently doing health coaching, so I'm actually getting into mindfulness coaching, which is, I guess, basically teaching people how to breathe, which is so important, especially times like right now, with like COVID going on. A lot of people are actually having, like, some people are getting stressed out about what's going on in the media, what to do with their kids, if they're going to get their jobs back, whether or not, how they're going to pay their bills. There's been so much stress going on, and sometimes people have other stresses too, like, honestly, like stresses possibly within their relationships, within their health. Lots of people sometimes get into ruts, they get into their way about things, or they're so used to not focusing on breathing, they're so used to not discussing their problems, they're so used to not being present, that they actually disconnect from their own bodies. They're not listening, they're ignoring signs or symptoms from their bodies. They're getting stressed out, they're not sleeping properly, they're eating bad foods, making poor choices, or they feel like they're just stuck in an unhealthy relationship, in a job that they don't love, or they're just, yeah. A program like IIN is fantastic because they actually dig into stuff like this. So most programs, like with, to to become a nurse or a doctor or even a holistic nutritionist, they usually just focus on your diet. Like they do focus like on your body and stuff, but they don't actually focus on the stuff like what is the stuff that actually creates dis-ease in your body. Most of the time it's stress, people not breathing properly, people not taking the time to mentally relax, people not taking the time to sleep, to go over what their heart's really thinking about, to analyze their relationships and how happy they are. People don't think about stuff like that. And stuff like that usually leads to poor food choices, lots of stress, and poor sleep and anxiety. And next thing you know, stuff is spiraling out and people are ending up in the hospital or going to the doctors or worse. So a program like IIN is probably one of the best investments I've ever made. It really taught me how to really start connecting back with self, how to become that inner healer. It's taught me what primary food is, which is basically looking at your relationships and your career, not just the food that you eat, which is secondary food, and how to heal with primary food, how to start focusing on areas of your life that you're not happy in, and to start creating conscious choices so that you are happy and allowing yourself to make wise decisions, so that you are allowing yourself to move forward with your life, so that you're actually acknowledging what your heart wants, so that you're letting your stress go and you're allowing yourself to be happy in your life. So hopefully this video helps you. If you have any questions or comments, if you want any tips or any information about the school, I'd be happy to give it to you. The school, I couldn't recommend it enough. If you want to connect, if you're interested in a free health analysis, I do free health analysis. I guess with whatever's been going on with COVID, I've been doing, I have certain fees, which is on my Facebook page, tolovemybody.com. I also have other posts, like lots of free tips and stuff. So if you can afford it, fantastic. If not, feel free to peruse. I've got tons of free tips, which is fantastic. I have been doing lately, I guess, with working with other people. So I have been doing barters, which is like some people maybe exchange for products or services, or pay what you can afford. So if that's an option that you're looking into, learning how to focus on your breathing, again, I do mindfulness coaching, intuitive mindfulness coaching. So I am an intuitive. I do mindfulness coaching, but I also help you like analyze, I guess, like kind of like not quite a therapist, but also somebody who can actually help you go over your challenges, somebody who helps you to start thinking about what you want in your life and what's blocking you from moving forward, whether it's something unhealed within you, or it's just something within your own self where you feel like you're stuck, and to start getting you moving in the right direction. So hopefully this helps you out. If you have any questions, comments, feel free to touch base with me. Again, this is Jennifer Riches at tolovemybody.com, and I hope you have a fantastic day.